everybody? Welcome to another Corey B MTG video here if you're watching it on YouTube. Today we're going to be playing ourselves a little bit of Modern today. Taking a little break from Standard and Limited testing, as that's pretty much all I've been doing for the last 2 weeks. So as a little treat, I figured I would play a little bit more TEMUR BREACH, as I haven't played this deck in like 2.5 weeks, y'all. I'm going through withdrawals. I need to cast Underworld Breach again. It's been far, far too long. So, you know the name of the game for this deck. Playing Underworld Breach, Grinding Station, Mox Amber, milling your whole deck, Thassa's Oracle. If you don't know the lowdown of this deck by now, well, something's wrong. You've been living under a rock, as this deck's been starting to pop up kind of everywhere, which is pretty cool to see. A lot of people are having some really good results. Haven't really made any changes to the deck, except one change I really liked online. I definitely look at all the lists that I see people playing, all the changes, people playing 3 grinding stations, people playing 1 less land, 3 veils, everything. I take into account everything, and most of them I've already tried, and I know what I like, or I know what I think is best for the deck. But, you know, I always get surprised a little bit, as a change that I saw from Alan, a very good Breach player that I very much respect. Just changed the Boseiju to an Otawara, because we have so many green sources with Shifting Woodland, and Otawara kind of does the same thing as Boseiju, and sometimes it's even better. So I made that change as well. I like that quite a bit. But outside of that, I'm not changing anything. So, all right, let's play this prelim. What's up, everyone? Yes, I definitely do, Rob. The itch has gotten. Unearth, snap, unearth.
Snap bolt. I won an RCQ with Edgar MTG's Unearth deck, and I added a snappy boy, so I had to change my name.
I was gonna say, bolt, snap, bolt just makes sense, but alright, I like it, I like it. I like Edgar's deck there. That Unearth deck looked like a blast, so. Unearth, snap, unearth. It's not as catchy, I will say, but you're still an MVP. Thanks for the 30 months, my friend. I appreciate you. Hey, what's up, Blitz? How are you? Yeah, Alan is gas. He's a good dude. He is a really good dude. Alright, I should have my Magic Online thing. Oh, it'll probably pop up when we start playing. Let's see. Let's put a chat box there. That should be there. Was the chat box popping up? Test, test, test. Yeah, okay. Sweet. All right, yeah, should be a fun stream, y'all. Just playing the Modern Prelim, and then I will have to get back to testing some Limited, testing some Standard. We'll see. Maybe I'll stream a little bit of it. But for the most part, this is kind of just a little break, you know, to refresh myself, to get back into the Standard and Limited game. So, should be fun. Small prelim here, only 14 people. I do need QPs for this weekend too, so that was a big motivator. I tried to play the Standard prelim and stream it an hour ago, but those never fire, so here we are. Let's do some breaching. Let's do some breaching. All right. Okay, that should be at the perfect spot. I have not played Breach online in a very long time. I played it in paper recently, but it has been a minute. All right, let's see. Dookie MTG, huh? Okay, this hand looks like a masterpiece. They're a Boros Energy Gamer. Energy. Yummy. All right, hand's perfect, though. Couple baubles to look around. A cat has jumped on Corey's screen? Yeah, absolutely. That would be Mallory most of the time. She likes to go like this, you know? Never have second blue card to pitch, and I usually need to interact on my own turn. I completely disagree. But I feel you. Force has been amazing for me. But negate is the truth. I like that you like negate. So I've tried Pierce, but you just cannot have Pierce because of Wrath of the Skies. I had that for so many times, and then they go turn 4, Wrath for 0, and blow up my whole board, and I'm holding a Pierce, and I'm like, all right, never again. So I'm not a fan, but... All right, I do not want that land. Do I necessarily... Do I need an untapped land? Kind of if I want to rumble next turn. So, and I mean, they're Giganta, so pretty likely that they are. If they play Guide of Souls, I'd kill it. If they play Opulent Pride, I'd kill it. So we're just going to go with the kill it strategy. We'll get blue-red to start. I guess we could have bobbled them first to gain some information. That would have been the information we needed anyways. So say go, draw 2 off bobbles. Tested Talents I did have on my mind. It's not a terrible one. Okay, some good cards. Play your dead 1-drop. Yeah, if Breach resolves, you win the game, though. You don't need Pact. So I also hate that suggestion. All right. End step. Kill that. Almost assuredly rumbling here. All right. So let's go with... I can either go with blue-green or red-green here. I might want 2 red, actually. I don't care a ton, but... All right. Let's do some rumbling. All right, just the 1 ring here seems excellent, as we already have a... we already have the Breach. So I don't think I'm going to crack Bobble, because if I do draw a Mox Amber, I can Emery and the 1 ring. And if I don't draw a Mox Amber, it doesn't matter. I know my play next turn anyways, so the Bobble won't really interfere with that. Okay. Now, does that change if I want to crack the Bobble? I think it does, because I might just hard cast Emery. I'm not going to go for a value breach or anything. You just have another removal you're holding up? Okay, that makes more sense. All right, so now we'll for sure do it. So we have a piece of removal for Regavan, or we'll just block it. But smart play by opponent, not letting me ring next turn, I suppose. Now I could breach and kill this and stuff, but it just doesn't matter yet. And I might just block with Emery, depending on what they do. And then next turn breach, bring back Emery, kind of do that kind of stuff. All right. Yeah, next turn I can have just a very, very good value breach turn. And with having Shifting Woodlands, I kind of have a backup. But I can also just cast the 1 ring, which is totally fine. All right, we're getting amped. Just anything but Blood Moon. Yeah, I should have played around Blood Moon more. This was silly. Okay. Is it worth blocking? I kind of think it isn't. Hang on 1 second. No work stuff when I'm gaming. All right, I don't think it's actually worth it. Whatever, take a card. God, if they hit Oracle, though, I'm going to feel so stupid. Okay. Unholy Heat actually makes me feel kind of stupid, too, but that's okay. All right, so now we'll get the basic island. I still don't have to breach yet, since I have the ring here. It stops all their shenanigans. All right, there's that. Draw. Yeah, that backfired, but that's okay. Now next turn I'll draw 3 cards and likely win the game. If not, I'll just have a breach, blow up all your things. This is another reason why I just don't like care to have a 3rd grinding station. Like, even if I miss it, it just doesn't matter. You know, like I'll do so much next turn that I can then just breach later when I find it. Eventually I will find it. So I get to start with Rumble if I don't find anything. Not even purchasing Gigantha, eh? The likelihood we win next turn is quite high. Alright, so I guess I want to fetch first for the mountain. Draw. Okay, so I think it's rumble time. See what we find. There it is. GG. We fought hard. Alright. So there's that. Let's go like this. Let's go with a breach. Now, Mox Amber. And here we go, y'all. We be doing it. Emery. There's the Emery. No cards in hand, so nothing to play around. We grind. Alright. And save targets. Hit me. Here's that. Then you hit always yes, always yield. And away we go. So much extra cards in the yard. Ton of resources. Alright. And here we go, chat. Nothing like the first combo breach in the morning, you know? Just feels right. All right, 13 cards. Unfortunately, we can't play little or Pretty Ricky as I'm streaming on YouTube. We'll get DMC striked. Bummer. Have to save that for later. Combo's pretty fast, but it's not incredibly fast. Plus, I'm a little rusty, so I have to get back into the groove. All right, one card. Here's a Thassa's Oracle. No. Okay. Now for some sideboarding, bring in these red cards here. Nothing else I like. I like Haywire Might. Mox Amber can go. I don't love Tamiyo in this matchup. I like the spell snares. Now we can trim one Tamiyo. We can trim one Rumble. I like having all the Emerys. Probably take out two Rumbles. Let's see, what kind of hate does our opponent have? So, Blood Moon, Charm, High Noon, A Surgical, but no Dranith. I guess that doesn't matter. I'd leave in all my removal. What card am I thinking? Oh, no, Fee 5 Foe from Bone Crusher shenanigans. aka my my things will work perfectly. Ooh, and no Goblin Bombardment too. This is about the best the energy deck can look against us. Just the happiest we can be. They have a lot of removals, so Tamiyo. I could take out another Tamiyo. Popular misconception, you should take out Emery since you have a deal too, but you just don't play Emery till after that, or you play Emery and then they kill it, you know, most of the time. So this Nambo doesn't really come up, but I see a lot of people taking out Emery. Just debating between Tamiyo and Rumble when I'm on the draw. Tamiyo really is not that good against them. You just need blue legends, and Rumble can be quite good. I'm going to take out Tamiyo. On the play, I think I'll bring that other Tamiyo in for something, but if we were to get there, let's hope not. 30% energy modern going. Hey, it's a great matchup for us, so I love it. I love it. It's that bad, huh? Okay, well, this is an aggressive combo hand. And if I can get a blue mana by turn 3, this hand is great. But if I brick, I can die very quickly. They kept. This is the type of hand that can lead on Saga. But they can still Blood Moon me aggressively. This is probably too greedy. I think it's a mulligan. Sad. This hand is also not good. But I think I'm going to keep it. As I'm already down to 6. And I'll have 2 draws at a red source. Plus, I have some solid removal if I draw it right away. I regret not keeping my opener now. Hey, MTG bot must not be working, huh? Just broken? Cool. Feel like that thing's broken half the time. That's alright. That is alright. Ooh, Lizard. Was that even in their list? I don't think so, so they have that. But whatever. The sideboard's into my cards anyways, so excellent draw. Alright, so let's get this. Let's take a peek at myself. Whip Flare. It's hard to say no to that card. So I won't. Okay. We'll say go. Now, I really got to be conscious of the whole I need an island thing. In case they Blood Moon me. I mean, my hand's very Blood Moon proof right now. So I'm not super worried about it. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, they didn't have that either. Okay, so they're playing a different list. That's pretty clear. But whatever, they're all kind of the same. I am gonna still search here for a blue-red land, but I might get got here by Blood Moon. I think I just have to keep this. Then I have mana for the One Ring. I will automatically be able to cast my spells. It seems like the safe and smart thing to do. So I guess I'm gonna do it. Boring, disciplined play. Beseju was the cut there, Thoughtseize. Just a green land for a blue land. I figured I had too many green sources. Yeah, that can work, Thoughtseize, but it's just tough to flip it. It just dies a lot. But that can be cool. Okay, so I just have to get Delirium. Sure. I don't think I'm going to crack this land yet. All right, here we go. It does kind of suck to not have another red source here too, so there is a chance that I get the mountain and just say, forget Blood Moon. Yep. So I can kill this now. That's probably smart. Take a damage, whatever. Then get ring protection. Alright, let's do that. They do have the bombardment. That card is very good. Just a scary card. Alright, no blocks. Okay. So now I can get blue and red if I want. We'll start by getting blue. I'll take the one, whatever. Okie dokie. That should give us Delirium. And then we can Unholy Heat the Lizard, get that problem out of there. Okay. Could just play another one. It's probably going to be the way to do it. Take another one. Yeah. I do got to deal with this lizard. It's going to start becoming a problem. All right. This deals damage to that player, so it's not a target or anything. Okay. So I'm going to say go. They can give me my ring back if they want. I get an extra card. I wouldn't get Delirium. Yeah, I already have an artifact. Yeah, sure. Are they going to try to BM me? Then I won't even have to fetch my land. Another lizard. Okay. That's a bit scarier. It's a lot of lizards. Okay. Still have protection. Do I want to try to surveil? I guess if I surveil, it's not a red source, so probably not. But I will put this into play. Okay, well, Emery to get Delirium seems like a good start. There is Breach, no grinding station though. Emery Loop is gonna be engaged. All right, let's start with this. So I got to take 2 every time I cast a spell now. 3, actually, because you get to fling it. I might not draw a card. So I don't want to cast it now, then I still take 2. Yeah, I guess I'll just say go. I'm a little afraid now. If I can get rid of the bombardment, then I'm way less afraid. So Haywire Might is what I'd love to find. The lizard's good. The lizard is just good against us. Okay. Orm's Chant. That's not a great one. All right, you are going to cast this, so I can't cast spells. Well, I guess I'll cast a spell in response. Let's get rid of this lizard. Yup. Getting very close to death. I'm at 3. Uh-oh. I'm at 1. Hey, FF Freak FTG, my brother. What's up? Appreciate you, bro. Well. Oh, wait, I'm just dead. They can sack the creatures. Oh, I'm definitely dead. Yeah, because I take 4. All right. GG. GG. Orm's Chant, huh? Yeah, nothing I can draw either. Can't cast spells anyways. So take 4 or 5. Yep. Okay. All right. Yeah, those lizards got me, and it's always that damn Goblin Bombardment. Bombardment's so good against me. Okay. Do I want to make any changes? Not really. I think I like it. To cast it while you're comboing off. Yeah, I mean, that's spicy. That is spicy. I had not played against that. Maybe people are starting to finally respect the deck. Who knows? I haven't played Modern in a couple weeks, so things could have changed. Formats go fast. That's for sure. Boo! Come on! Not like this. Not against our good matchup. Okay. I'm going to keep. It's not great, though. Guess I'll put back either this or Breach. I think I'll keep Breach. Yeah, it makes sense for Storm. Yep. All right. I don't think I want to crack this right away, so I can Emery on 2. And then we'll draw some cards. All right, so I want to go red, green, tap. Oh, I should have just kept Stomping Ground, since that's what I wanted to do anyways. All right, I just want to get a red-green land and then get an island. That's kind of the combination against Blood Moon decks. Probably have the removal for it, though, which is a bummer. Alright, that's not the worst, as now if I draw an Unholy Heat or something, I can cast it. As I'll have a free mana, but not ideal. Then we'll say go. Wait for them to crack. If they get a Parlor, they probably don't have a removal spell. That's good. Kept a card on top. Let's take a peek. They wanted a land. Do I just double peek? Probably. Let's look at ours to be suspenseful. Dang it. Another Breach. Not great, but whatever. We can just value Breach. Alright, so drawing a blank. What else? Wish I had a third land instead of one of these Breaches. I'll tell you that. I don't mind that. Okay. Pretty good. Now probably just station and then try to win next turn. Yeah, looks good to me. Your go. Would you like to give me... Early static prisons like that just feels so wrong all the time. Like, it's such a liability. They probably don't leave in a lot of removal for what it's worth, but still. Alright, there's a couple cards, of course, I want to not see here. Play a Blood Moon or a Flage or something, you know? The Death of Pioneer. I mean, Pioneer will still be at the Spotlight events, right? Didn't they say they're going to do that? But, I mean, if there's one of the formats they're going to leave behind, it's going to be Pioneer. You know, because Modern's more popular and Standard they're pushing, so it makes sense. I wish they did a 4th Pro Tour or a 4th RCQ season. That would be ideal. Then you could just put Pioneer 1, Standard for 2, and then Modern 1. Alright, let's go with blue-red. So I feel like they definitely have something, but I'm going to go for it more than likely. Yeah, I guess I want to bin that. I guess I could just cast the One Ring. Hard to be too upset with just One Ring here, even taking 3. It plays around their what they could have, and they don't have a lot of pressure. Going for the win is cool too, though. All right, I'm just gonna cast the One Ring. I'm gonna be patient. They're just gonna Orm's Chant me. Yeah, they could have Charm. I mean, they could have a lot of stuff. But this just feels safer. And I just don't feel pressured. So if I was pressured, I'd probably go for it. I do want to draw now in case I draw Bobble. Could have something to remove it. Not at instant speed, though. So, all right. Now you're in a spot. You want to use your last energy to keep your Emery? Sure. Oh, wait. They might try to destroy this. Nope. Okay. Would you like to give me an Emery? No, that's too bad. They need pressure. If they have all the interaction in the world, I'll eventually be able to fight through it. Yeah, I mean, it could be a lot of stuff. I think the one piece of interaction I don't want to see is Surgical. I don't have a great plan for it right now. But not the biggest thing to worry about. Okay. What do you want to take? Well, I mean, I do think I probably grind this away because then they don't get energy for that. Oh, I can't grind myself. Okay, that changes it. Yeah, I don't want to grind them, so... I guess I can grind them, but then I risk Flage. No, I'll just... You can take it. I'll try to get it back eventually, sure. I would grind them if they try to deal with my station, but... Yeah, and actually we can play around Thraben Charm already. We have a snare in the yard. So we can just snare it from the graveyard. So that's a card that's not a problem. Oops, that command shouldn't still be going. It is accurate. I do have those things, but I'll fix that after the game, y'all. Actually, that's not even accurate. I've updated both of those guides, but they're in the Patreon. Okay, yep. So no charm. A lightning bolt. You got it. Would you like to target yourself? So now they have plenty of energy for the prisons, though, for what it's worth. But I am going to go for it. All right. Breach. What is the one card I would want if I only get one? Probably still a Bobble. Could be a Tameo. I think it's just a Bobble. If they have Surgical, I don't know if I can play around it right now. But I can get somewhat deep, and then I can always just Whip Flare or something. All right, so let's just keep going. What else could they have? Wear Tear. That's kind of... I feel like Surgical is the only one they can have right now. So I'm doing this till I find the Emery, which I found. So now I want to go Bobble. Get rid of these three. Oh, I gotta find the Mox too. Okay. So still need to find the Mox. There it is. Now we let this trigger resolve. Now I'll play Emery. Leave Whip Flare. Haywire Might as my cards. Boink. There's the Oracle, so we'll see what they have now. Alright, I think they have now F6'd. Always yes, always yield. Save targets to me. Boink. I can't protect it in any way, though, unfortunately. So if they just get me close to the last minute, then they got me, but they have to do it somewhat aggressively. With Charm to exile the graveyard. Yeah. I always forget that mode. Good point, good point. I always think it's just always going to destroy an enchantment, but you're right. You're totally right. All right. I'm going to leave the One Ring in there, I guess. I think I'd be dead anyways if they have Surgical, but whatever. Okay. Okay, so now I can cast it. No, I can't. I have to do this one more time. Okay, so now I can... Okay. All right. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Yeah, no problem, Todd. Yeah, Tandy's borrowing my physical copy for an RCQ at SCG tomorrow, or what? I don't even know what day it is. Sometime this weekend. What do we think, y'all? Is Tandy just gonna EXO? You think he might pick up one loss? What do you think? All right, 1-0, 1-0, and no time to wait. That's the one thing I love about small people RCQs is like they just get done, you know? You'll lose round one for being late. That's a Todd thing to do. Hell yeah. All right, round two coming up. Coming up. Oh, let me adjust that stream elements thing. We're at exactly 99 subs right now, y'all. So close to the big 1-0. So close. All right, let me get these commands off. All right, it is off. Okay, you won't see any more spam there. All right, yeah, sleeping's good. Don't ever get a child then, Todd. You won't be doing a lot of it. I gotta get up so early all the time. That's all right. All right, round two coming up. There's 7 of us. Namor Squad's a good player. Soul NBA is really good too. Yeah, there's a lot of good players. That's kind of how these prelims are. It's just all sharks. Hey, what's up, Scorpio? How are you? Welcome, bud. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. All right, round two. I'd like a 4-0. Let's just get that. I do need the QPs, so... All right, what do we think this gamer's on? Well, their name is very annoying to type into a search bar. I bet they did that on purpose. All right. Eldrazi, another matchup I like. Which version? Okay, looks to be basically the ideal version to play against, I think. Our consigns are great. There's no Karn. This is just the we destroy other aggro versions of Eldrazi. So yeah, this should be a good one. This hand, though, not as good. But not an auto mulligan. We do just have to be kind of fast against them, and this hand is not fast. So I do think this is probably a mull. I don't love this. I don't love this. On the play, I think I would keep it, but on the draw, I'm going to mull. Okay, that's not good. They don't even have Karn, so our Unholy Heats are not good at all. So, alright, I already regret it. Got a mull to 5 with this one. Okay, I will keep. What do we want to put back? Otawara and probably another land. How many 2-drops do they have? They just have Talismans. And they have Chalice on... Well, Chalice they'll do on 0. So Spell Snare's probably not good, but I feel like I do want to just try to get them. Spell Snare's probably the weakest card here. Alright. I'm sure I'll regret it, but it is a card I will be siding out, so might as well take it out. Oh, especially if they turn 1 2-drop. Then I feel so smart. And also in trouble, but mostly smart. Alright, so let's go like this. Hope to draw an artifact or something to cast, but either way, we're in trouble so far. Game 1, it can be tough, though. Games 2 and 3 are just so good with how many consigns we have that I still think it's a good matchup, but game 1 is not amazing. Okay, no Thought Knot or anything. Alright, so we'll get the blue-green land. We'll do some Mazen. Okay, I mean, that is excellent. Now being able to ring next turn, or the following turn. I don't think I want a Saga yet, so yeah, let's go like this. Boom, great draw. They're probably going to command, but whatever. Oh, they can't actually command this, though. Okay. No commanding. Might be time to put on a ring. Uh-oh. That's a lot of mana. Now they're commanding. Oh, that, okay. Well, yep, that's good. All right, let's top deck another Mox Amber. How about that? That is sketty. And that's not good. Alright, nothing we can do. I guess I could Surveil. Once again, we're not going to Saga next turn, so I'll just get another colored source. Not great, not great. Let's just hope they're out of gas. I don't even mind like a Thought Knot because we have the ring in the board. Got my wish. Now just do not touch any more of my permanents this turn. Hey. Yeah, Talisman. Okay. Okay. All right. We get a ring. Everything is better with a ring, y'all. Everyone take a sigh of relief. We have a chance now that the One Ring's gonna come into play. No! Bajuka Bog! Son of a... Oh. Wow, that was bullshit. It was 100% bullshit. Alright, flip a ring. That was not cool. Damn it. I wish I played a Saga last turn too. Okay, not bad, not bad. At least we're doing something. Now, let's see what they're drawing. They could pull back all his dust, but who cares? Okay. Damn it! They're drawing a banger. Okay. Well, it's going to be tough. So, let's go like this. Now, do I want to target myself, draw an extra card right now? Probably. I don't see why not. Shifting woodlands for me, not great. So I'm going to be drawing 2 cards. One of them's a woodland, and the other one basically doesn't matter because none of them will be good. Like an Unholy Heat isn't even good. That's also not good. All right. Now we're in trouble. Well, this went from, okay, we're going to be fine. We got a One Ring to Bajuka Bog into top decking a Devourer too. Not great, not great. Might be using these Sagas as chump blockers now. This will give me Delirium now. For what that's worth. Which is not much. Hey, what's up, Skura? We always stationing. Alright. Okay. Hey, thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. All right, we need a good one. We are in trouble. All right, we're just dead. So we can block this, take 7. All right. All right. Well, we got wrecked. We got wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. Yeah, you haven't? Are you doing the next batch of the RCs or whatever? Because you were doing all the legacy ones, right? It's like riding a bike. You'll crush it. Or do you guys not know the RCs yet? Okay, let's get ready here. Trinisphere. Dismember. Hearse and the Stone Brain are nasty. Plus an extra Bog. Either way, nothing too bad. Regardless, our 4 consigns are good. And regardless, I don't want forces or negates since there's no Karns. I mean, maybe. I might bring in a force or negate. But you gotta have answers to the creatures as well. So my Unholy Heats are still fine. Because they can kill Thought-Knots. Spell Snares are terrible. Speed is good for Mox, but not super needed. So I probably just want to do something like this. Rings are still fine. Rings are still rings. Yeah, alright. I'm here for it. Well, I hope you get the contract there, Skura. Yeah, I got the first one for the new SCG era, so I think that bodes well for me for the rest, but who knows? Nothing's confirmed for any of those. But I gotta like my chances at least. It's a grind out there for these commentators, you know? We're all fighting. Fighting to try to just say words on camera. All right. Yeah, that game was unfortunate. One thing that I could have done is played the Saga earlier. If I would have played the Saga when I was anticipating playing the Ring, at least instead of doing nothing, the turn I just double bobbled, I could have made a construct. And then the following turn, I could have made another construct and actually done something. Maybe, you know, they would have been strong enough to actually block and trade with the creatures or eat them. So that was maybe a little loose on my part. Yeah, I definitely should have. That was a mistake. I'm rusty with Breach, y'all. I haven't played in weeks. I haven't breached in weeks. Not cool. I like the double shifting woodlands. I think they're necessary, Matthew B. Oh, Matthew's not in Twitch? Oh, it must have been from YouTube. Well, hello from YouTube. I didn't know those popped up on my thing. Regardless, hello. All right, I'd like to go first. I have a consign. And then not much else, but it honestly might still be fine. Like, I get to go turn 1 Tarn, go. Turn 2, probably Saga, go. Then start making constructs. It's probably too bad. Yeah, too bad, too bad. One other meaningful card, and this would have been great. All right, this is much better. So now I still think I'm going to make the maybe slightly aggressive play of putting the grinding station back. Maybe that's too aggressive. Maybe I just put the ring back here. And just go for a really aggressive kill. Yeah, all right. All right. I'm just always so in tune. My brain's always just like, always put these grinding stations back, but... Zeldum, that's up to you. That's if you think you want to wait, or if you want to play Magic. I'm never going to tell people to not play Magic. If you want to play some Magic, play some Magic. All right, we're going to get Steam Vents. And right now is a beautiful time for Breach. It's perfect. Not enough people are playing it where it's completely warping the metagame yet. I still think it will. I'm still forecasting that this is going to be the best deck eventually. But it's not there yet. You know, people are learning how to play the deck. Boros Energy is still the most played. But it absolutely destroys Boros Energy. And that's the best deck right now. So it's perfect. No, Zertimus, play. No. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, but not devastating. Do my replicates work? How does this work? So if I cast this and I replicate on a spell, the original one's going to get countered, but does the replicate counter something? It works, right? So opponent, that kind of did nothing, huh? Okay. Thanks, chat. God, you're all so damn smart. I can also just play Grinding Station and get ready for the combo next turn, because this doesn't interfere with the combo, but if they go like Trinisphere, I'm going to feel silly for doing so. And to be fair, all I need is a mana, and I can still combo next turn. Yeah, all right. What am I afraid of that they could play? I mean, plenty of things that would disrupt. So, yeah. Okay, let's attack. Then we either get to draw a card or consign. Okay, that's an awesome interaction. Screw you, Chalice. Chalice on 0 is better than Chalice on 1, for what it's worth. Robert Goulet. All right. Replicate it twice. Counter it. Same target. Same target. All right, let's top deck a land. Oh, there you go, Emma. There you go. All right. Land. F. I could go to draw a card and hope to hit a land, then I could draw a land over the next 2 turns. I think it's kind of worth it, because if they go Thought-Knot Seer, which I kind of think they will, I need to have a plan B. So I am gonna try to find either a second Breach or whatever. Dang it, that's not gonna be great either. So the Haywire Mites are offline. I might as well just cast it and get it into the yard. Because otherwise, I don't have a great way to remove this. Now that I drew Haywire Mite. Drawing Haywire Mite is terrible. Because I can bring it in off Saga. This gives me Delirium as well. Alright, YOLO. Chalice check, damn. Chalice checking on Magic Online is not as great. Also, Delirium's not great, so don't have Thought Knot? Like the Mycosynth thing for Bojuka Bog, that's not enough. If I draw land. If they Mycosynth for Bojuka Bog and then I don't draw land, I feel so bad not grinding stationing. Shit. Yeah, well, at least I'm glad I drew a card because that is what I was worried about. If they take Unholy Heat, that's the only thing that is okay for me. Damn. Well, I do think that's kind of the wrong pick. Maybe not. Maybe it's fine. Okay, well, might as well sack this land. Or sack this clue. Maybe we flip Tamiyo. Oh. Flipping Tamiyo actually does not seem good, so I'll draw a card during their turn. But now we have that to set up for something. Alright, so we'll go like this. We'll say go. Now we're in trouble, though. 3 pieces of interaction / hate has put us in a sticky spot. Still not, like, horrific so far, but... And they're down to 2 cards. 3 with the Devourer they can put in hand. Put Bojuka Bog into their yard. They do have 2. They have 1 in the sideboard. Okay. I'll take 4. Yeah, but opponent doesn't know I only play 2. Okay. Let's see what they get. Okay. So they be ramping. Alright, a 1 ring might be good. I got a few good draws, but we are kind of up against it. That was not it. Okay, that was good. Now we can just win if we find the other one, I suppose. So let's do this. Rumble! Did not find the other one. We did find Shifting Woodland, which can turn into a Haywire Might, though. That's interesting. I mean, I'm definitely going to pick it. Okay. Let's attack with this. Yeah, we just did that, Jofu. To that hearse. Nice little interaction. So I'm going to do this. Now let's see what they do. I might take 0 damage this turn if I want to play it that way, which I think I do. I can block the spawn to the Myco spawn, bounce Chalice, Unholy Heat Thought Knot, and just let him replay it. I don't think it's the biggest deal right now. Just getting the Thought Knot off here is kind of the important thing. Alright. Get that out of there. Unholy Yeet this out of here. Now we at least buy ourselves some more time. And if they want to replay it, I guess the one thing that might hurt is if they chalice for 2 now. But I can still woodlands. I can woodlands the breach into play. Like I could just cast breach, let it get countered, woodlands it, and go from there. But yeah, it looks like they're just going for this. Okay. I mean, then I'm just gonna breach. Oh, yeah, they might chalice for 0 here. Then I'm still gonna breach and just start killing things. Just kill both creatures. And I could play Haywire Might. So actually, that doesn't seem very good. Regardless, I think I'm gonna breach. No blue legends. Not very good yard so far, so I might want to start with a Rumble, but Rumble and Unholy Heat have my eye. You know, I might breach. Didn't play it. Okay. I might ring. I think I'm going to ring, y'all. That seems better to me. I mean, it's not even for sure better. I can kill both creatures, but I guess I can do that next turn. Not immediately clear. I am going to just ring. That was pretty good. All right, your go. Yeah, there'll be a chalice, but I have plenty of ways to play around it. I have plenty of ways to destroy it, depending on what they do. Like, I can Shifting Woodland Haywire Might and then sack it to blow it up. Which means I do need another green source, so I might have to get the Hedge Maze. I guess I don't need to get it now. I can still just get the mountain and blow up the Devourer. So they have Chalice and one other card in hand, so not super scared at the moment. Looks like it is going to be Chalice on 2. Sure. All right, can't cast any cards in my hand. No big deal. Okay. All right. When in doubt, ring it out. All right, we'll say go. Now we got a counter spell. Or we can draw off the clue. Oh, you can consign a chalice trigger? Oh. I mean, I didn't have the win regardless, but that is cool. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, of course that's a triggered ability. Spicy. We only have our one grinding station left, so we got to find it. Consign is so good against them. That's a fact. Now I don't even need to do anything. My constructs will just beat them, so I don't have to get overzealous. So I'm going to start by going like this, see what we find. Now I can ring loop them. Do not have the win. I think just constructs here is fine. Just make some constructs, take a little bit of damage. Did I have a drum? Yes. All right. Well, 1, 2. I can't play Oracle. I just don't care what they're doing right now. So, and I don't care that I'm going to take 2 more. I guess Yeah, if they have Emrakul, I don't care about that. I just do not care. All right, your go. Yeah, we did that earlier in this game, chums. Which is spicy. Alright, I'll throw away a construct because I don't care. Because I'm crazy like that. I guess they do have Cavern. Whatever. They could resolve an Emrakul, but they wouldn't get the ability. That's the main thing. I guess if they Thought Knot me, that would suck. But I could counter the Thought Knot ability. Yeah, Consign does it all. Except countering uncounterable creatures. But whatever. Semantics. Hey, Roxas Benson! Thank you so much. Okay, that was not what I expected, but I think I will consign that. Do I care? It's just the One Ring? I mean, I can One Ring loop them. I don't care, because I can just Haywire Might. Okay. Well, that doesn't matter. 5. Alright, draw with the trigger on the stack. Okay, ring on 3 is fine. I think I'm just gonna make more constructs. And just Haywire Might. Bobble. Bobble. Haywire Might. Might. Maybe I do ring here just to be safe. I really don't think I need to, though. So if I go like this... I really don't, do I? So I can ring with counter backup, but I'd have to take some damage. I don't want to do that. So I won't. And we'll just go like this. And we'll go like this. And we'll put that back. Then we'll say go. Yeah, Spellbomb's fine, Roxas. That card's always been pretty good. Really good against the Oculus and Murktides. Nice. The shame scoop. Let's go. Yeah, appreciate you chatting in the Discord and everything, Roxas Benson. Appreciate you. You've been a delight to chat to. Yeah, it's tough, Azertimus. It's tough. Yeah, you can consign everything. Consign everything they love and care about. Okay, well. No changes. Let's go. No changes. No changes. No changes. Yeah, I hope you crush it, Roxas. I really hope you crush it. That'll be awesome. Yeah, and you know, I don't always, our Discord's not always super active. We kind of go through spurts. But it's been pretty active now that there's been an influx of Breach gamers coming in. So I always appreciate people chatting, even if I'm not responding to everything, you know? Got a good community in Patreon, a good community in Discord. I absolutely love it. It's been awesome. No, we won that game. We won that game. We were going to win with constructs. We were going to attack them for like 20 next turn. Didn't even need the grinding station. Tomorrow, well, we got a lull here. Tomorrow I'm going to be streaming as well. I'm going to be streaming the play-in best of 3 sealed event. So limited all day on Arena. It's going to be really fun. Qualifier weekend, I'm not going to stream day 1, but I will try to record it for YouTube. And then Sunday, if I don't make day 2, I'm going to play the Pioneer mocks, and I will stream that. So should have a nice little full streaming weekend. And then after that, that's all you're going to see of me for October, unless you watch the World Championship, of course. As I will be heading out early next week to go to Vegas for Worlds. And then I'm actually going on a little vacation to go visit my dad, which should be a lot of fun. 2 Mox Ambers is already quite bad. The Unholy Heat is fine, but we don't have any... Maybe this is fine. I got mana. I can probably Unholy Heat something relatively early. I have 2 Surveil lands to find something. What's the train wreck scenario? They chalice on 0 or something? I don't know. That's not that terrible. I'm going to keep, but I can see this being a keep-lose hand. This is a loose keep. Yeah, hell yeah, Dingo. You going to be there? Maybe we'll just top deck Bobble and everything will be great. Okay. That's scary. Alright, let's play this now. Hopefully their hand is slow and I just get plenty of time to find the thing. And hopefully I don't mill over Oracle off Emery, because I'm going to have to go for it. Alright, so it looks like their hand maybe was just on the power of this. Not a good follow-up. But yeah, Hearse is going to take care of all Emery shenanigans, but it will ramp us. So if we can find a 1 ring, something like that. Alright, let's start with the falls. A drum. I don't want that. Take my drum, Hearse. Alright. Yeah, I mean, the fact that they're going to kill my Delirium here, too, for Unholy Heat does make this hand way worse, so I'm not feeling great. Oh, God, I'd be feeling so good if there wasn't a Hearse. As in, they'd be very dead next turn. Yeah. Not great. Not great. The 1 of Hearse. The 1 of Hearse. God dang it. Nice, Dingo. You playing your old trusty Boros energy? Okay. What is this? Thought not. Okay. Let's see what they take. Regardless, I'll just top deck the ring. Yeah, I know. I mean, I got a friend of mine borrowing my personal copy of Breach to play it in the secret layers. A skilled gamer by the name of Jakob Toth. Hopefully he crushes it. Yeah, it's interesting what you'd take here. I think you just take the heat. Yeah, I like it. Well, I don't like it, but I'm here for it. Wow. God damn. Okay, well, we're in a lot of trouble now. We are in a world of hurt. Give them information. Yikes. Well, nothing we can do. Oh, there you go, Dingo. You're going buck wild, huh? Love it. They know my hand, so I can safely F6. Okay, yeah, I need a turn of reprieve from you. Which it looks like I'm going to get. Maybe next turn I can just go end of their turn, bounce Thought Knot, and try to do something. Or if I top deck Grinding Station now, I could go end step, bounce this, win the game. Yeah, it probably should be more than one. That card is great. Thassa's Oracle. That's what I wanted to draw. All right, we got to go with the Otawara play. See if we can do something. That's also brutal because now I can, if I do bounce the thing, I can't leave Thassa's Oracle in hand or I can't win the game via combo. Where are my Sagas? Saga is what I've needed. I got to take this. I'm so effed. All right. I might have... Oh, yeah, they can just take Oracle now. Well, let's see if they do it. All right. Well, now I can never combo, so now I don't care about Hearst that much. I think I'm just straight dead. Yeah, we kept a loose goose and thoroughly got punished by the hearse. If I just mold to a consign, I guess they did hearse on one, didn't they? Yeah, so I couldn't have done much about that. They hearse before I had anything to cast. Yeah, can't win. GG. GG, friend. But the bright side of playing a slowish deck like TEMUR Breach through one of these things, the next round's up right away. Yeah. If I would have had a Saga there, I could have just... You know, that's the thing. When they have a really, really disruptive hand and you have a Saga, you're just like, sure, I just won't combo, you know? Yeah, I don't like second might, because now you're just, your whole difference is you're playing 6 of them instead of 5. It doesn't matter that much with having Sagas, you know? But Haywire Might is a good card, don't get me wrong. Really good in that matchup for show. Alright. I know, can you believe it, Dingo? Can you believe it? They just said, Ancient Tomb, get it on in there. Toss it on in there. Oh yeah, gotta go with a tall coffee to start your day. Yeah, I mean, if you have the answer and you didn't have a way to get Haywire Might, Roxas, you gotta counter that card. That card messes us up too. You just gotta. Yeah, that sucks losing to this Eldrazi. Not only do I like all the Eldrazi matchups, but that's the easiest one of them all. That's too bad. I don't think I played game 1 great though, so that was on me. Game 1, I probably still wouldn't have won, but I definitely could have played better. Yeah, very true, Roxas. Plus, when you find Saga, it takes quite a while to actually get the Haywire Might, you know? Yeah, sounds good, Dingo. And I'll probably see you at Apex, but I might not be able to make it for that invitational thingy. Come on! Breach Gods, why are you frowning on me? I have mulliganed a lot. Okay, this hand's excellent. Control matchup's good. All right, this hand is totally fine. Let's see what we're up against. I can't imagine not playing Tamiyo anyways, but... Ooh. Last scene... they have played a wide variety of decks, but the last they played was Belcher. Okay. I don't know how this matchup is. I think I saw you play a Dingo, and you just beat the living shit out of them. But I think that's I haven't played it personally. Doesn't really matter the order here, so Tamiyo is just better. Blue, red. Next turn, though, depending on what we draw, we'll either just draw a card or go drum and grinding station. Yo, what up, HD? Okay, so back to Amulet, it looks like. Okay. This matchup is much worse. This is actually what I would categorize as maybe a bad matchup. Well, I can play the One Ring next turn. I think that's better than trying to draw a card and being really slow. All right. Still probably dead the turn I play after I play the One Ring. I probably won't die next turn, but... All right. Here we go. Game objects. Game objects. Amulet Titan. Any triggers you just say always yield to? Yeah, just keep watching, Roxas. I'll show you the fastest way to combo if it comes up here, which I hope it does. If it doesn't come up, we're in trouble. Spelunked. Yeah, absolutely, Drummer. Yeah, I appreciate all the new Breach gamers that have been flooding into the Patreon and stuff. It means a lot. It means a lot to me. Appreciate y'all. So happy to do my best to educate in any way I can. Okay. Which one you picking up? The Beseiju. Uh-oh. I mean, I hope they Beseiju me, but... Okay. Alright, so I can go like this. Yeah, they're protected against my combo right now. That's pretty nice. Alright, let's hope we don't die. But we easily could. There's nothing I can draw to interact with their combo next turn if they can combo through the ring. Which they can. It's just if the pilot knows how, you know? Basically, am I playing against Bellamy or am I playing against a normal human, you know? Alright, I can't bobble myself. So... there's nothing I can draw. Guess I can take a peek and maybe grind something away if I see something scary on top. I don't think the ring is actually scary. I can also win through the ring. So... are you gonna Beseiju something? Yeah. You got it. Okay, now draw a card. I guess if they Bajuka Bog me, then they get my station, but they'd get it anyways. So, alright, we're all wrapped up for next turn if they don't murder us. I love how Tamiyo hasn't gotten a clue yet. She's just like, what the hell? I thought that was my job. Attack, make clues. Okay. Just the one ring, draw a card, Urza Saga pass. Amulet and Spelunking cancel each other out now, so only one of them does something. I mean, if they loot Besages, I'm dead anyways. Because then I'll still lose all my lands. Love. Did they play their land too? Oh, baby, they're dead. They're dead. Oh, they already played a land, right? They're dead. Do they play Endurance? This list does not. No free spells. They're dead. All right, I'll show you the fast way to combo here, Roxas. Wow, this is going to be the biggest flex, putting Breach into the yard. They're going to be like, oh, shit. Red. Tick up. Saga. Breach. Grind. All right. So I start by sacrificing whatever. Now I hit always yes, always yield, and you right-click Grinding Station and hit Save Target. So you're always going to be targeting yourself. That's how you can minimize the clicks. And now you just go. So now it auto untaps, you auto out of mana. You have to clip Mox Amber every time. I can usually combo in about 2 minutes. Usually I time it by playing Pretty Ricky grind on me, but I'm on YouTube right now. So, can't do that. I'll get demonetized. But, you at home, if you want to improve your time, go along to Pretty Ricky's grind on me. Alright, I'm going to look at my guide here, actually, and see how I sideboarded. As I haven't played in a while, I know I thought it out very clearly on how I sideboarded in this matchup, because I changed it since Bellamy just gave me the fear of God and Amulet. Okay, so I'm bringing in this and 4 consigns. That's it. I'm taking out the snares, 1 ring, and 2 unholy yeets. All right, that's what I have in my guide, and I think I like that. I love checking a guide from myself. That shows a couple of things. 1, I have faith that I thought out the guide when I wrote it. 2, I have a terrible memory and don't remember what I wrote. This is what I think I like. If I was playing against Bellamy, I would take out all the unholy heats because he just comboed without prime time, but your average Titan player can walk into an unholy heat. They might play Dryad. Let's see what they got. They have Force of Vigor, they have Endurance, Pognify, that does nothing, and Bajuka Bog. So the same old stuff to play around, nothing bad. They have the Lumro, they have the Analyst. Yeah, there's some thought to leaving in Spell Snares for Analyst, but I don't think it's worth it. But it is possible. The ring is bad, but it's still a good card draw engine. Maybe on the draw I'll bring in 1 snare. Is that stupid? Perhaps it is, but I'm going to do it. Experimenting. I'm going to draw that snare in my opener. I'm going to counter an Analyst. Okay, I didn't have that thing, but this hand is good enough even with an Oracle. So I'll keep. Not Bill Bellamy. No, no, no. Ryan Bellamy. He's a little prodigy youngster who just crushed me in the Apex games in the finals. Wish I had the consign. Okay. All right, we can combo pretty fast, but we have to leave mana open. I draw Oracle all the time in this deck too. It's like my most drawn card. I think it's a conspiracy against Breachers that Magic Online is after us. Are you here for it? All right, if they go second Amulet, I'll consign it. And then I'll just go for the combo. You got it. Should I consign the Bog trigger? Yeah. So I do think I want blue-red here. It's going to be awkward with Woodlands, but I need the red mana. So here's this. Now the real question is, do I think I can lose next turn? I don't. So is it worth it to cast a station? Probably. Or I leave up Consign. 4 mana. I mean, they might cast the One Ring. I don't want the One Ring to resolve, I guess. Because I can't win the game next turn, so Grinding Station actually isn't that good. So I think I will just Woodlands. And then next turn I'll Rumble, and then I can hopefully combo the turn after that. Bet they're going to go Bounce Land, Ring. Bounce Land bringing back Bojuka Bog, though, is annoying. Alright. Now I need to kill them quick because I have no more interaction. Okay. I could just play Grinding Station and set up the win next turn. I don't really have blue mana, though, so I think I need to Rumble here. Rumble kind of just sets me up anyways for next turn. Alright, let's Rumble. Just play the Tamiyo here. Seems perfectly reasonable. That way I have the Legend unlocked. And then I should be able to win the game next turn. Not should, would, could, will. Alright, so we'll say go. I'll have to go for it because they'll be in Titan turn in no time. They might Titan me now. I mean, of course, I could just be dead. Yeah, I like the snares. Yep, I'm with them. Hey! Mercenic XP! Coming in for the old 13 months. That's my favorite number. It's my favorite number. I was born on Friday the 13th. Boom. Big one. Welcome back to the Bomb Squad, my friend. Appreciate you. Uh-oh, am I dying? Am I dying? Oh, they're besiegeing? Oh, I'm probably dying. Couldn't have done anything about it, but yeah, alright, we're dead. Probably. I mean, we're all dying. Good point. So they can get 3 Lotus Fields here if they want. So they can have 10 mana if they really want. Yeah, they usually play Escape Shift now that they play Lotus Field. Or wait, are they? Yeah, they're playing 3 Lotus Fields. So yeah, they have Lotus Field. They usually only play like 1 Escape Shift, but yeah, the list I'm looking at doesn't even have it. But Bellamy did have one. If I have Consign here and mana to cast it, if they put 3 Lotus Fields into play, you just Consign and replicate the 3 untap triggers and they sack all their lands. That's how I beat them the one game. I'm scared. If anything, they have a Boseiju in hand. They can bog me. I mean, they can pick their poison here. Honestly, I think I'd rather they have Titan than have Aftermath Analyst. Isn't that messed up? Okay, bogging me. I'm afraid. can still win through that. Blue, red. It's time. It's prime time. All right, let's see if I'm dead. We shall see. Okay. So hasty haste, 1 blue floating. Must take. They're probably just going to like have Boseiju up and say go, which is probably going to be enough. I could beat either Bog or Boseiju, but I don't think I can beat both. So if they just say go, I guess I do have to bobble here. As I need to find something else. All right. Okay. That does something. Saga trigger. Grinding station. I can attack. All right. I can't go for it, so I have to bobble. Oh, yeah, I already knew that. I just have to say go. That was probably correct of the opponent to not do anything there. Now let's see how this turn unfolds. See if my Lonely Interaction spell can do anything. Next turn, I think I can win through the Boseiju, as I can get a green source and Shifting Woodland it. So if I can stay alive, I think I can beat the Boseiju. We shall see. Yep. Nice job, Pop Pop. Yeah, that matchup can be pretty easy, but yeah, you got to be able to deal with the Karn. Deal with the Karn, deal with the ring, and then they're screwed. Okay. I might get them here. Yep. I might get them good. Okay. This is going to be spicy. Have they played a land? So if they attack with Prime Time... So I can bounce Prime Time. If they don't have a bounce land, they can Aftermath Analyst. That seems great if I know they don't have that. I know they have Boseiju. I don't know the rest. Or I bounce Amulet. I think I have to go for the Titan. I feel like they would have cast this if they had it. All right, let's try it. Okay, so I know they still have Spelunking. I don't know if I can actually combo through it. We're definitely going to try. All right, so let's go like this. Mana. Okay, I think I actually might be able to do this. Okay. So we need the mana first. This has to be Mox Amber. So now I go like this. I add blue. Then I can sack the Mox Amber. Yeah, I think I can beat Boseiju here, y'all. Just sick. Need a Delirium. Here's that. Breach. 3. Yeah, okay. Breach. All right, need to keep Delirium. Land enchantment. Artifact. Okay. Here's this. God, this is fucking sick. Whoever said one shifting woodlands was the correct number, you're wrong. The card's busted. All right. So here's that. Blue, green, green, woodlands, breach. No, endurance! No! Is there any way I could have played around that too? I don't think so. Yeah, because they're just going to do that whenever I do it. All right, nice play, opponent. Nice play. Okay. It's unfortunate. So now we're probably dead. Okay. I will untap. Doesn't matter. All right, I can find another woodlands for next, or find another breach for next turn. If I get to live. They do have to pay for pack, so I'm not auto dead. They just need any land and then I'm dead. Alright, nice play, opponent. Nice play. I know they have prime time and one mystery card, though, so they might not have a land. Shit. Alright. Now we're dead. Let's see their... I'm going to let them go through it because I want to see how good they are at the deck to see what I have to be afraid of. Well played, opponent. Well played. I wonder if there was anything I could have done. I think I could have unholy heated the analyst as well. No, I didn't have red mana. If I had red mana, I could have. But yeah, they just got me. Got me good. I've been bogged. We can't do John Mayer time right now. I'm streaming on YouTube. I'll get DMC striked. Yeah, now they got Besagers and all that kind of nonsense, so I can't beat it. I know their other card's Titan, so... Yeah, I'm going to make them do the combo, you know? We need some time buffer on our clock since we're behind anyways, so... I think they'll be able to do it, but I want to see how good they are at the deck, you know? You don't want to hear my singing voice. Although I know most of you do all the time when I'm gaming anyways, but it doesn't mean you want to hear it. Yeah, they can make a mirror pool. Well, no, they can't. Oh, they can make the woodlands the analysts. So yeah, they got it wrapped up if they know how to do it. Yep. Spicy, spicy. No, this isn't unsportsmanlike because I want to see how they combo. Everybody plays this deck differently, so just like when people play against me, you know, they should make me do the combo once. You get to see the whole deck. Yeah, I get information on their deck too. They might mill more cards, see how they sideboarded. No, this is Magic Online. The clock is a resource. Yeah, I mean, I've been timed out plenty of times comboing on Breach. Tens of 20s of times, you know? Where they're dead, I'm going through the combo, and they don't concede to me, you know? But I also don't want to, like, waste time in a prelim, so I'll concede when I'm fully dead and I learned what I wanted to learn. But I want to see what they're doing. Alright, more woodlands. Alright, you've established you got this loop, which adds infinite mana, but how are you going to kill me? This is game 2. We won game 1, yep. Yeah, this is game 3. I'm not wasting my time. We'll scoop it up and we'll be on our way. 10 minutes they'd be able to combo, you know? Their combo is almost tougher to do than mine. I think it actually is. Like Breach, you do the same couple motions. It takes 2.5 minutes. This seems like it takes way more. I've only seen this in paper, you know? This looks ridiculous. I want to see how they can kill me. Like in paper, you can just be like, hey, I have infinite mana. I'm going to do all these weird things. And you're like, okay, sure, I guess. Online, you got to do it. Are they not good at this? I mean, I'm not good at this, so I don't know what they can be doing. EK plays cards. What's up, buddy?
Miss you too, dude. Can't wait to see you next week.
Yeah, you gonna be in Vegas? You're gonna be hanging? EK plays cards, coming in for 49 months. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you, buddy. Okay, there's 2 Titans. So that'll do it. Okay, so just haste it out too. I can't beat that, right? Okay. That's how they win. They mirror pooled me. They did the thing. Got it. So Unholy Heat still doesn't seem great. Maybe I don't want any. On the play, I could just try to be as... I really don't like Spell Snare either. Maybe Spell Snare is better than Unholy Heat, though. Only counters Aftermath Analysts. I don't love that. Probably just this. All right, we'll give it a shot. So I can rumble on 2 to find more effective mana and then go for comboing after that. All right, good enough, I suppose. Not amazing. Just barely a keep. Got the combo. If I didn't have Grinding Station, I probably wouldn't keep. That's where I was supposed to draw Haywire Might. I suppose just a mountain is fine. All right. A 0-drop would be nice. Okay. So I could take the One Ring to put the fear in on that. I can't kill them next turn. So the One Ring might just be the best play anyways. And then try to win the following turn. If I take the One Ring, I'm going to have Sorcery, Land, Enchantment, Artifact. So I can have Unholy Heat up as some interaction. So I could do something like take... No, I can't take Saga if I want to do that. I think I will take the One Ring, but I don't know if I'm going to cast it next turn. Alright, so we'll say go. I have Delirium, so next turn I could go Grinding Station, Misty Rainforest, go, have Unholy Heat. And then I could the One Ring the following turn. Okay, actually I think I'd rather do that now. And then try to win next turn. Just want to land. Alright. we go. Let's see if we can live. They had a really slow start, but I can't really punish them. Yeah. And they're just going to go Lotus Field. 6 mana Titan. Suppose Spelunking and Bounce Land. Okay. Alright, I feel like I'm dead. Alright. Let's see. That could be good for us, could be bad. Let's hope they don't have endurance. Now what? Okay. They've already played a land. What did they just hit? Shifting Woodlands? Okay, sure. Alright, that should do it. Because if they had endurance, they would have did it there and won the game. So no way they can have it. So this should be it. Blue, red. Alright. Mox. Breach. Mox. Grinding Station. Emery. All right. All right. Woo! Woo! I guess Unholy Heat's still a decent card. So, all right, we'll play our last game. I just got to run to the bathroom. Let me run an ad now so they don't run into the middle of the match. BRB. All right. I know I can't play grind on me, Pop Pop. That's what you like to see. Yeah, yeah. They are pretty tough, HD. I agree. All right. Final round. Let's battle. Thanks for being here for this random, whatever day it is, Thursday stream, y'all. Like I said, I should be streaming tomorrow, the play-in best of 3. Won't be streaming Saturday, and then Sunday should be streaming either the Pioneer Mocks, or if I make day 2 a qualifier weekend, then I'll just put that on YouTube, so. Nice, Goonie, nice, nice, nice. I hope you crush it. All right. Let's see what our opponent could be on. Oh my god. I have the most annoying things to enter in Magic Online. To be fair, you know, not knowing what everyone plays is totally fine, but I just assume everyone knows what I'm playing, so might as well level the playing field. Our opponent has been a Ruby Storm gamer, so I don't mind this matchup, but you can just lose out of nowhere, so I don't love this matchup just because for that reason. That, like, their nut draws are just going to make us look silly. But their, like, average draws, their deck looks silly. So, another all-in combo deck mirror match, probably. Alright. They were last seen storming off on October 11th. That was not many days ago, huh? Well, game 1's atrocious, too. Like, I just have to hope to combo fast. This hand does not combo fast. I'm going to mulligan. This hand doesn't either, but it's functional, so I'm going to keep it. All right, let's go like that. Maybe I can deal with Ral on turn 2. That might be... I can deal with Ral on turn 2. Tamiyo 1, Bobble plus Clue, Emery, as long as I hit Delirium. Should be able to do that. So if that's all they have, then, you know, maybe I have a chance, but we'll see. We'll see. It is Storm. We be storming. So I guess I want to start with this. Boom, your go. Roll. 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 Hooray! All right, now we still got to hit Delirium, so it's not like we're there yet, but that's also good. So I guess I want to fetch beforehand. It doesn't matter a lot, but the less land I mill over, the better. So I'm going to flip over a land. I'm going to have land artifact. So all I got to do is hit 2 types. Not super easy, but not impossible by any means. So we got to get a little lucky here. So I guess I want Stomping Ground, because I have to hit it or I'm dead. All right. Come on. Delirium. Boink. Hooray! Still might be dead, don't get me wrong, but we at least have a chance. So now I think I wouldn't mind flipping Tamiyo, so I'm going to sack this at the upkeep, not on end step. All right, play another Ral and say go. We're still behind. Don't get me wrong. We're still probably in trouble here. All right. I feel better now. So I can't play the One Ring next turn. Can't do too much of anything. Maybe we can flip Tamiyo. Okay. I was going to say, now I can play the One Ring. If I drew a land, which I did not. Definitely attack with Tamiyo. I think I'm going to flip Tamiyo. Got enough clues. Not great. All right, tick up, get a bobble, draw a bunch of cards towards the combo, have Unholy Heat as a way to back it up. Once again, I don't really have to upkeep. I already have the interactive cards, so I can just do it on their upkeep. Post-board, I always sack because I could get Force Negation. Okay. I still don't think I've ever ultimated Tamiyo. How impressive is that? Here's the question. Am I even going to have a window to kill this? Because I have to go for it now, I think. But if they just have more rituals, then it doesn't pay. Whatever. They can also win through the One Ring, so my ring isn't very good. And now I can get another heat back, so if they try to just play another Ral or whatever. If I can win game one, I feel great about this matchup. If I lose game one, which you normally do, then it gets pretty tricky. All right, so they wished. For what? What would they wish for? Wish can get them anything, right? I hope it's an interactive spell. Yeah, that's probably true, Klappa. Oh, it was an interactive spell. They have Flame Slash in their board. I don't care about that at all. Oh, hell yeah. That's good too. Oh, I have green mana too. Oh, and I can bring back Rumble? All right. This is going to be a turn. Okay, so I guess I want to go like this to start. Let's go like this. Mox Amber number 2. I'd rather just have a land. A land is Mox Amber as well. Okay, but now Breach goes to the yard. There might be a chance I can just win here with just Emery loops. I might have to go for it anyways. All right, so regardless, I want to return the Rumble to start as it's free. Okay. Those I didn't want as much, but I guess I will still just get a land. Shit, do I have a blue source now? Blue-green, I have breeding pool still? Okay, good. Oh, wait. No, I think I have to take Steam Vents then, huh? I guess I have basic mountain. I have a ring, doesn't really matter. I don't think I'm going to want a Saga. Could take nothing. If I get blue-green, I'm going to get a Scion. I have a Mox. I have a land. Now, how many looks do I have at it? Quite a lot. I think I'm going to go for it. And if I'm going to go for it, I'd rather just have all these cards in my graveyard, because every resource could matter. But if I brick, I'd rather have a land. I think I should probably take Steam Vents here. If we miss by one card, I'm going to be sad, but whatever. All right. So now let's go like this. I'm going for it. We do not have the deterministic kill here, y'all, but here we are. All right, start with Emery. It's kind of free. There's the grinding station. Now it's over. Easy. We needed it pretty quickly, too. Like, I maybe had like 2 Emerys here to hit it. Why ever play a third? You can just always dig for them. It's easy. A third is so pointless. All right. Sack this. Untap. Sack the clue. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Always yes. Always yield. Blue. Save targets. Target myself. Boom. And away we go. No, you do not always need 2 Mox Ambers. You only need 1. But without a grinding station, to keep adding mana, you need a second Mox. But no, otherwise, only 1. Because I just bring it back, grind it away, bring it back, grind it away, etc. Take that, Storm. Now I get to bring in a lot of hate. Yeah, you can combo with a Bauble till you find the Mox Amber for sure. Or if you have 2 mana open already, then you don't need it, but you'll find it eventually. This deck can win on turn 2. Very rare. I mean, it's 1 out of every 50 matches that happens, kind of thing. But you can win turn 2. So you always end with a grinding station untapped for anyone learning the deck. Now I have 3 cards in play. I have Devotion to 3. So I can safely Oracle, because you win on the spot. And then if they have anything, then you can grind yourself in response. But you got to have that untapped. For turn 2, well, it involves like turn 1, Bauble, Mox Amber, Emery. Then you do that. So then turn 2, you go... It's actually pretty easy. Here's the easiest way. So you have... Turn 2, you play your second land. So you have 2 land plus a Mox. You add a mana with the Emery. You tap 1 land, your non-red land. You play Grinding Station, sack Mox Amber, target yourself. Then you Emery to bring back Mox Amber that you just sacrificed. Then you have 2 mana, play Breach, and then get it going. That's the, like... lowest resource one. But other than that, like, you can just go like turn 1 Emery go, turn 2 second land, double Mox, grinding station Breach, you know. The only turn 2 that doesn't involve 2 Moxes is the Emery line that I suggested. Otherwise, there's a plethora of 2 Mox lines. Okay, I'm gonna look at my guide to get a refresher. Ruby Storm. Okay. Lantern Bolt. Love it. I was taking out the Yeats. Yep, that makes sense. Taking out a Ring, taking out an Emery. That's what I'm doing in my guide, which you can find in the Patreon for anyone interested. Yeah. Yeah, just go, I would say I don't have a link to this actual guides, but I have the Patreon here, so you join in there. There's an article and a guide if you're interested. So this is what I would do on the guide. Is there anything different from this Ruby Storm? And, you know, for what it's worth, guides are great, but you should always be willing to adjust on the fly a little bit. Like, this version is different than the one I normally see. The only big difference is that they have a lot of veils, which is whatever. It's just not that big of a deal, but... Yeah, I would agree with Steve's train. Probably goes to Flame of Anor, but yeah, the rest of the format gets worse. That's where I would start, but I've hated Flame of Anor in the past. Could also be expressive. Could be Ponders. Could just be Ponders. Or not Ponders, Preordain. It probably would be Preordain over Flame of Anor, to be honest. Just because I love going like turn 1 Tamiyo, Mox, and then you have that one blue left over, Preordain's perfect. It's not expressive anymore because the mana base is too green now, but RIP expressive iteration, you're now bad. You're now very, very bad. I miss my EI. I used to play Ledger Shredder too. Sure you did, Grandpa. Shit. This hand's very good if that was an untapped land. My opponent has begun the game with 7 cards. Like, I can Lightning Bolt Ral. That's good. I think I keep this. I'm going to keep for science. They kept fast, though, so I am scared. But if we draw an untapped land, game over. Even if we don't, it's still okay. Maybe we'll die to a medallion, but shit. Okay, well, let's start with this. So I need to find a land. I can also find Force of Negation for a medallion. I'm not that afraid of Raw with the Case Lightning Bolt. Oh, that's not a good land. Yeah, I gotta bin that one. Because I need Bolt plus Spell Snare, I think. Yay! Welcome, Madman! Welcome to the cult. All right. Hey, Tandy, thank you for the biddy. The biddy. All right. Here go. Now I want them to fetch, and I'm going to sack both baubles. I always wait till their end step, because they're going to do it. All right. They kept it on top. What did they like? Okay. I'll look at it again. Okay, perfect. Roll! Hooray! All right, we're out of the immediate woods. Okay, I still have to play Otawara here, which is frustrating, but here we go. Yeah, I have to. I don't want to, but I'll say go. The Case Lightning Bolt, baby. I think I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'll counter the roll next. Untapped green land. Drawing both these Surveil lands was a pain. Ooh, that's good. Okay, so I want to do this first. It's okay, at least. No, it's just good. So as long as they don't have a removal spell. Is this just a veil? Oh no. Alright, well, we might be dead now. Dang it. Was I greedy to play this? I don't think so. They have 1 Nature's Claim in the board? Whatever. 1 Nature's Claim, you got it. Roll pass. Ugh. I mean, they're for sure going to cast that. Bye. Chicanta! Elk. Can't be good. Grape shot? Oh, yeah, yeah. Alright. That's probably it. Damn. Well, I didn't think I was going to lose this game. Guess I got greedy. I guess Emery was the worst possible draw I could have had because it's the only thing that baited me into casting it. Should be dead now. God dang it. What a tilter. Still like the keep. The keep worked out. It's just that Emery was such bait. I fell for it. We are indeed cooked. More information, more information. Rats. Wish I could have that turn back. I would have just went Hedge Maze go. I would have spell snared the roll. Stopped all this. Untapped. And I still wouldn't have won on the spot. No, I have 2 Mox Hammers. I would have won on the spot. God damn it. I guess they still would have had Nature's Claim for what it's worth, so then they could have interacted with me. Alright. I actually think I would have lost this game regardless then. I just like to see how they're going to kill me. I imagine it's Grape Shot, but... Brought in a Braid. Brought in Nature's Claim. Haven't seen Veils yet. I'd like to get that information. It's 24 spells, so you can just wish and Grape Shot me. Stop giving me info, but if you want to keep giving me information, I'll take it. Okay, more info. Thank you. Yummy info. Alrighty. Any changes? On the play, I think I like the other Emery over a One Ring. Just want the same arts. One Ring is not good against them, but it can just still be a strong card to gain control. Yeah, brains are absolutely swollen with info. Amen. Amen. We're swole. Okay. This is a matchup where I love just going Saga on 1 as well if I have it. To either go get Haywire Might or the Soul Guide Lantern. The Lantern's much better. There's a chance I should just be taking out Haywire Might as the only real target is a Ruby Medallion, but I think it's worth it for the 1 spot. No, Consign's not. Consign's a trap. Yep. Just think about there. If I had Consign as my 1 piece of interaction and I consign the Storm, what were they going to do? Still kill me very easily. You know? Consign is not a good card. It's very commonly brought in, but it's very, very bad. The best thing it can do is hit the Ruby Medallion. That's the only reason to want it. Which, that's arguable. Okay, we got the Lantern. We got the Bolt for Rawl. I'm going to keep this. We have that recurring ability to be able to do so. This is one of the games where I really like Lantern over Tormod's Crypt too, because I might just be drawing a lot of cards, you know? You're cheating? You're cheating that in? Okay. I think I still just want to get Lantern into play, or I try to Bolt. Yeah, I'll still Lantern, because if they don't do anything meaningful, I'll still play Emery. I guess if they destroy my Lantern, though, that could be bad, but whatever. Yeah, you can hit one might if you draw it and leave up mana, or you can hit all of the medallions and leave it in your deck. So I disagree, Mista. Do I want to play around the one thing? No, I don't. The one Nature's Claim. I have to exile my own card. Roll. Hooray! God, I've had the Bolt, which is fucking sick, but... 0 drop. Okay, this looks familiar. No land? How's the land? Okay. Hedge Maze, I think. I don't want another land. Gotta remember I don't have access to Stomping Ground. Now it's, do I want to get risky and Emery here? I think so. I don't think they'll be able to win next turn through a Lantern. Yeah, I'm going to take the risk, but this could be the turn we lose. But if not, I feel very in control, so I think it's worth it. All right, so there is a Mox. No other combo piece, but that's okay. We'll say go. Just don't start with a roll, please. Yep. Could have been a little aggressive again. Most of the time, the only thing you shouldn't do is be aggressive against them, but if I don't draw a land next turn, I do nothing again, where it felt like this was going to be a tough turn for them to combo. So we'll see, but we could have screwed ourselves. We're 2-1, and this is game 3. Love that. That can't be good for them. That can't be good. Yep. Staying alive, staying alive. So do I want to sack this or surveil? What punishes me if I sack and try to bring it back? A braid? A braid on my Emery? That is pretty bad. Would they have abraded already? With that mana? Yeah, they would have, right? Absolutely. I kind of just want the blue-red land anyways, though, so alright. I think it's close, but... Didn't want that, so that was good. Okay. So, since I drew that, I think I just bring back the Mox, play a Tameo, say go, then end step I could draw, and have negate up. Discipline turn. Alright. I could Emery here, I guess. But then if they have a Braid, then it's worse. Okay. We'll say go. Now, their Giganta plan could actually be reasonable here, since we don't have a lot of pressure. But we'll find the combo eventually. If they buy Giganta... Oh, yeah, they can't play it this turn. I kept thinking, oh, they could play it right now. That would actually be somewhat scary. I think that's okay. Yep. I can get pretty close to playing Giganta this turn. This negate is reserved for the card Wish. I think. Okay, now I will sack the Lantern. And here it shines over the Tormod's Crypt. Okay. I can bobble myself. If I see Grinding Station, I can do something. Woof, woof. All right, I do not want that. So let's get rid of that. I already have enough blue, I guess, but another blue isn't so bad. I guess I'll just take the red. Yeah, another green is pretty fine. My life total being at 12 doesn't matter too much. Yeah. I want to keep this flipped. Or I don't want to flip it. I don't think I've drawn an extra card this turn, but yeah, I don't think so, right? Plays Tarn, I cast Bobble. So I'm going to draw off Bobble. So I for sure want to Lantern, but would I want to draw first? Lantern. Let's get rid of the Ritual, I suppose. Do I want to draw now? It doesn't really matter. I'll be patient. Worst case scenario, I can breach and double bolt the elk. So, I mean, a 5/5 here is reasonable. I don't think it's enough, but it's a reasonable card. Okay. Yeah, if I would have drawn, I could have played that. Wouldn't have been the biggest deal. Actually, I think I can just win the game next turn even without Grinding Station now. With double Emery, double Mox. I'll probably go for it. Exile it. Then they can respond with a Ritual. So now they can ritual, so they can double ritual, but whatever. That's not the spell I need to counter. So I know the last card's Giganta. If I counter that, they get to just do it again, so that's not smart, huh? So I guess I want to draw a card. That's my second card for Tamiyo. Does that matter? I don't think so. Because if I counter this, Past in Flame resolves, then they abrade it. So it doesn't matter, but it's still a good card. So yeah, gotta let this happen. Unless Past in Flames. Yeah, Giganta costs 3. Abrade would already be free. Yeah, alright. Reasonable. I still think I'm going to go for the win next turn. Worst case scenario, I can breach. That one I might want to counter. Yeah, that one I want to counter. Because I want a second artifact. Now, Giganta time. All right. Let's see what we got. This might be the last turn of the event. So we got to start by attacking. Regardless, they have no cards in hand. We have a negate. Like, that's good enough, you know? And I can start by double Emerying and see what I hit. 8 looks to start. I think I'm mathematically able to find one of the 2 grinding stations. Just think how many cards we're going to go through. The 2 Emerys, that's going to put 9 cards into our yard. That's going to be 22 cards. So 22 cards plus an extra Mox. Every 6 you get rid of, you put 4 back. That's how it works with the Mox Emery loop. You exile 6 cards, you get 4 back. So I don't know the math on that, but you get to go through your deck that many times. So I think it's just mathematically over. Hey, Respect the Cat coming in with a raiding party. What's up? You're about to watch my favorite deck do my favorite thing. Combo off without the combo piece. All right, so here's the Emery. I hope we don't find it soon. I honestly want to find it late. Okay, we didn't find it. Now, I want to cast second Mox. We got to find Grinding Station for anyone joining. Now, here's the other Emery. Did we find it? No. Okay. All right, here we go. So, red, blue, breach. Now we can start with Emery. Doesn't matter. Still need to find Grinding Station. There goes 3 cards. We're going to lose cards in this exchange until we find it. Now we can use it with this too. Do we need red mana for anything? No, we don't. So let's go with Emery. Hey, thanks, Kat. Appreciate you. Hope you had a good one. All right, so here's this. And then we'll have to start Mox Ambering. Did we find it? No. All right. I'm honestly excited that we didn't find it. Is that weird? All right, so here's this. Boom. Need another blue. Let's do it again. Blue. Emery. Might just be able to get there with Oracle without... If Grinding Station wasn't in our deck, I think we'd be able to get there. All right, still haven't found it. Let's do another Emery. Still have not found one of them. Okay. All right, Mox. Mox. Emery. This is why you only play 2 Grinding Stations. You just never need the third. All right. Still have not found one. Impressive. All right. Now I actually think we just don't even need it. Because here's another Emery. We're going to go down to... Yeah, there we go. We go down to 3 cards. And then we just play 2 Moxes and win the game. We literally will... The Grinding Stations are at the bottom. Okay, there is one. But yeah, now we don't even need it. Watch this. Combo in without it. All right. So funny. All the 3 Grinding Stationers are in shambles right now. Shambles, I tell ya. All right. So we go like this. That's his Oracle. I'm going to get rid of Grinding Station to prove a point. Look at all those cards to spare. Ta-da! All those cards to spare. We had 7 cards. Our Grinding Stations were in the bottom 6. They were in the bottom 6 cards. And we still got there. Oh, I love it. I love it. What happens when Leyline of the Void is revealed? Like when it's in play? You gotta Haywire Might it, or just beat him down with Constructing, so... Alright, anyone watching on YouTube, we will go over this deck. So we went 3-1. We went 3-1. Our one loss was to Eldrazi, which I think is a great matchup. Just kind of got. Game 1 can be tough, but then just got pretty badly by Chalice and a mixture of land destruction, but the deck's still great. I wouldn't make a single change, including not playing the 3rd Grinding Station. It's just not needed. Like, we just comboed without Grinding Station. It just puts that into perspective that the card just is not that important. If you have any amount of graveyard cards here, you can loop Emerys and Moxes, you can loop Rumbles and Moxes, you know, you can just kind of keep doing the thing pretty easily. Outside of that, though, love the current list. Still not going to make any changes. Anyone who's interested in the deck, I have a sideboard guide in my Patreon. It has 7,000 words on the deck. So exclamation point Patreon if you're in Twitch, or it's in the description below if you're watching this on YouTube. There's also a sideboard guide that is cheaper. That's just the ins and outs. Bring this in, take this out type thing. You know, you can find that in the Patreon as well if you want to save a little cash. And maybe if you just don't want to hear the extra words having to do with Breach. You've watched enough of my content, you know, you don't really need the words. You just want to know what comes in and what comes out in matchups. It's totally reasonable. Cut station for cash grab. Now you're talking, Mike. Now you're talking. Yeah, so the only change in my list is I have Otawara now instead of Beseju. In most of the time, they do about the same things, deal with a hate card. But Alan Swan, I want to say is his last name, an incredible Breach player I very much respect, made that switch, explained it to me why he did it, you know, and it's all about the color pips in the deck. You know, we have much more green than we need. There's only 5 green cards. We'll say 7 green cards because 2 Shifting Woodlands is kind of like a spell. But, you know, Shifting Woodland is 1 green for the woodland, so you only need 1 other green source to activate it. So just lowering your amount of green lands and raising your amount of blue, that was the only reason for Otawara and Beseju exchange. But otherwise, they still serve about the same purpose. So other than that, I still like the spell snares. They weren't very good this prelim for what it's worth, but not bad enough for me to want to get rid of them. But yeah, they did not come up for us this time. We played against Storm, Amulet, Eldrazi, Boros, beat the crap out of Boros, had that close loss to Eldrazi, close win against Titan, and then I'll say a close win against Storm. I think Storm is just a really bad deck. Like, I think the other 3 decks I played against, tier 1 decks, solid. In fact, I think Titan is S tier. I think the S tier decks in the metagame are Breach and Titan. That's it. That's the company. And then plenty of A tier decks, including Boros Energy being at the top. That deck is still, of course, very good. But it's a good matchup for us. So if you got some RCQs you're still playing and you want to crush with this deck and you want to beat up on all those Ocelot Prides and Guide of Souls, this is the deck to play, y'all. And get your invites. I got my 2 invites for the RCs with this deck. And it's been incredibly awesome to see all the people in the Patreon that are also getting their invites. I mean, come on. If you're in chat right now and you got an invite from the Patreon, just type W in chat. Or WW if you got your 2 invites. You know, I'll get it started. Kind of see how many people we got going on, but yeah, Titan and Breach have remained tier 0, but it's just because they're difficult to play. Yes, you get it. But yeah, everyone, so still love the deck. Sideboard Guide's in there. It's exactly what I'd be playing at the Secret Lairs if I was going to Vegas. So the end of the RCQ season, plus the Secret Lairs, and next season we have the RCs that are going to be modern. So plenty of modern events to be played. So this is a great time to buy into Breach. And if you're worried about the ring getting banned in December, which that's a valid concern, you know, it's the most powerful card in Modern. It's the card that has the biggest target on its head. Well, have no fear. I'm going to work on the deck after it gets banned. And losing the 1 ring would be, you know, bad, but it would not be the end of the world. If we lost our precious Breach, then, you know, we gotta hold a funeral for this deck and we're probably done. But, you know, I don't think that's going to happen. So the 1 ring obviously could happen. We'll change it up to something, and I'll have that information in the Patreon so you won't be left in the dust if you do learn this deck. So, all right, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to subscribe for future videos. And thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. And for everyone on Twitch here, that's going to do it for me as well. Just needed to get my QPs. Need to get those precious QQPs. Let's see. How many did we get? Henry, no scratches. Come on, buddy. My poor dog's been just scratching like nobody's business. I gotta give him a bath like every other day because he's allergic to something in the yard, but we can't figure out what it is. It sucks. Let's see. Let's see how many QPs we got. I think I need 80 total. Damn. We'll see. We'll see. And got Haywire Might looped on the last Breach player I played against. Nice. Yeah, that happens. That happens, you know? That's why against Titan, I like going turn 1 Saga to get my Haywire Might, and you can really start ripping apart the Amulet player's plans pretty quickly. It's sometimes not fast enough, as I'm sure you know, Velanakis, but yeah, see you, Roxas. We'll see you in Discord. We'll chat with you there. But okay, before we go, everyone, quick shout out to the sponsors of the stream. First up, KMC. Y'all, I have something in the mail. That's KMC's newest product that's coming out that I'll be unveiling here, either at Worlds or right when I come back. It's some hot stuff. That's going to be really exciting. So be on the horizon for that. But also, if you want to use the Hyper Phoenix sleeves or any Hyper Mats, any kind of products that KMC offers, you can use promo code CoreyB. Save yourself 15% off at checkout. Really incredible sleeves that they use. They have inner sleeves as well. I really love the blue and red Hyper Phoenixes, as well as the Hyper Mats. I've used Hyper Phoenixes for the last like 2 years. Not that I'm getting sick of using them or whatever, but I've mixed it up and started using the Hyper Mats again as well. They got a different feel to them, but they're also really awesome. So if you want to check out any of the sleeves KMC has, feel free to do so. Next up, our next sponsor is Heavy Play. They also have some really hot products. They've been releasing all these ETB playmats that they have all the artists showing off their work. You know, a lot of stuff by like Phil Stone. I don't know all the artists, but if you don't like that plain look of ETB playmats, I personally love the plain crisp look. So the art mats aren't necessarily for me. I love that crisp plain playmat, you know. But some people like all these designs, all this cool stuff. And if that's the stuff for you, well, either or. Heavy Play has you covered. Use promo code CoreyB at checkout. You can use this in person as well. So if you're at a con, you can go up and say, hey, I want to use the CoreyB promo code. And they'll be like, you got it, 10% off. Or online. So keep that in mind if you want to pick up any Heavy Play product. They also got RFG deck boxes, sleeves. They got all kinds of stuff at Heavy Play. So check them out. All right, and let's see. Our next sponsor is Moxfield. We love everyone over at Moxfield. If you want to check out all the decks I play, you can follow that link and you will see my profile. You know, it's been a lot of Breach as of late, but I do plan to be doing a lot of standard and limited testing. This was kind of like my one break to get away from standard and limited. Not that I dislike them. They're both very fun, but modern is my favorite format. So, you know, it's a little disappointing there. But if you want to check out my profile, you can give me a follow on there and be updated on my changes. Rotor, Whip Flare over Pyroclasm, just in case I want to go like turn 1 Haywire Might, or if I'm making constructs, then I can Whip Flare past them. It's super minor, super minor, but I haven't played against any artifacts that I wanted to Pyroclasm. So in my opinion, it's just a strict upgrade to have Whip Flare. But if there ever is kind of affinity Frogmite, you know, fucking Ornithopter style decks or whatever, I would switch to Pyroclasm in a heartbeat. But as of right now, there's only upside since we play artifact creatures and Boros Energy doesn't. That's really, it really is what it's all about. It's come up multiple times, but it hasn't been like super, wow, I won the game because I didn't kill my 2/2 construct or something, but that's the reasoning. Last sponsor here of the stream, it is Mana Traders. If you want to rent the decks that I'm using, you can use that promo code, and that will save you 10% off your first 2 months loan subscription. And you can rent any deck, you know. You can rent Pioneer, Standard, Legacy, Vintage, whatever. Mana Traders has you covered. So make sure to use that promo code and follow the link. Get yourself 10% off. Yeah, 2 Shifting Woodlands is the perfect number. I'm closer to 3 than I am to 1. If that puts it into perspective, I think that land is insane. Won us games today. It's pretty awesome. Big fan. Let's see. What else do I got? Oh, yeah. Okay, so I have a Patreon, as I was saying at the end of the YouTube outro, where I have a full sideboard guide and article for this deck, as well as I put sideboard guides and articles in of every tournament I play. My next event is Modern, though, so the next tournament deck list is just going to be me updating this. This is a constantly upgrading sideboard guide. So, you know, anytime I make changes, I change the guide, I change the articles. So you don't just get one guide and then, you know, I abandon it or whatever. So join the Patreon if you're interested in that. I also have coaching opportunities starting back up in November. Didn't take any clients this month as I'm commentating Worlds later on. So I've been really busy and stuff like that. There is a Discord for SCG Con. I don't know what it is, though. I would ask SCG that. Let's see. What else do I got? Okay, I got a YouTube channel as well where... What time is it? 5? Oh, yeah, in 9 minutes. The last video, a top 8 video of my Apex team event. And, man, the top 8 was sick, y'all. Will be uploaded, fully edited down. So maybe you saw it live and you don't have to check it out. But if you haven't, fully edited version will be entering YouTube in 9 minutes, as well as I'll put this prelim up if you missed any of the matches. And just follow me, give me a subscription anyways, as I upload all the matches I play. I'll be uploading limited this weekend as well for the qualifier weekend, and that kind of stuff. So follow me on YouTube. I really appreciate all the subscriptions there. And that's going to do it, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. This was a lot of fun. Thanks to everybody who chatted, gifted subs, all that stuff. I love you, chat. I appreciate you. And we'll see you tomorrow. I got a meeting at 1:30 to 3. Then I'm playing tennis with Ross. So I'll probably be streaming around 6-ish until I qualify for the qualifier weekend. So we'll see you tomorrow night, okay, everyone? Friday night. Should be a lot of fun. Peace out. Peace. Peace. Later, chat. Raid incoming in a couple minutes. All right, y'all, we're going to head to Doomwake, show him some love. And let's see. I think he's playing some Standard, so we'll go check him out. I need to learn more and more Standard as well. So this will be sweet. We'll see y'all later, chat. Peace.